Hey team, how are you? Coach Kristen here. So I am doing a quick video today for all brand new coaches who are so excited about this Beachbody business opportunity and what it can do for you. But I wanted to go over some of the do's and don'ts as a brand new coach, because I think that as you're learning, that's the beauty of this business, is you learn as you earn, right? I made a lot of mistakes very early on as a coach, as we all do. And you know what? They're necessary. You know, you are going to say the wrong thing to somebody, but I do feel like strongly you can't say the wrong thing to the right person who's excited to join you and do this with you. So it is a learning process. Please understand that. It does take consistency. It does take practice, and just showing up every single day. So let me go over some of the main points I want you to think about as you embark as a new coach. Okay, first thing, do your workout, drink your shake, try the performance line, try the beach bars. You guys, first and foremost, have to be a product of the product. You cannot help somebody and tell them to do something that you are not doing. That's first and foremost. That's like duh. Okay, so if you are not engaged in a program from start to finish, do not jump around. Or drinking Shakeology on a regular basis, or trying some of the other amazing products that we have. How can you speak from your heart and know what can really help somebody if you don't know? So that's first and foremost. You can't help somebody until you're on your own journey. That does not mean you have to be at your goal in order to help people, because that's not true either. But you need to be in the process, active in your challenge group, meaning you're showing up every day, you're engaged, you're commenting and liking on other people's stuff, and encouraging people. Those are the best coaches. The people that go into challenge groups and disappear will never be good coaches. I'm just being totally real with you, because if your consistency with your own journey is unsteady, how are you going to run a business, right? It's going to fail. So I want you to say, first and foremost, it's about me. And as I get a grip on this, I can start sharing this with other people. All right. So be a product of the product in all ways, shapes, and form. Do your personal development. If you think you don't need personal development, you need personal development, because you don't know what you don't know, as my husband always says. So that is the main thing. When your mindset is in a really good place and you are fueling your mind with really good information every single day, guess what? Your confidence is going to grow as a coach, as a person, and you're going to be excited for this journey. So reach out to your coach or go to the files of our team page and look for a recommendation on personal development. 10 minutes minimum a day on personal development. You should also be doing about 10 minutes in business development. So some great books are GoPro or Get Over Your Damn Self. Those are really great books to help with learning about business, right? Because we're not all business-minded people. I was a teacher. My husband is a cop. So we don't come from a business background, but guess what? This is a business. So you do have to learn some of the skills to be a good business person, as also on the side of being a coach who leads with your heart, right? There's a balance there. Do plug into this team page. Do plug into team calls. We do them every other Monday night. Our UK calls are every other Tuesday night. Do plug into the National Wake Up Call. Guys, you gotta learn. When I first became a coach, I went to the Coach Online office under training, and I highly suggest you do this too, and I went through all the tabs. And I learned so much. The resources they have back there are unbelievable. You can learn so much. Go to YouTube. Guys, you gotta always continually be learning, so that way you can go, aha, that's what I need to do next. Right? Your coach may not always know exactly what you need, and you just need to continue to fuel yourself. Take ownership for this business, right? It is on you. Yes, we give you lots of resources, but there are a lot more out there that you can go and have right at your fingertips. You don't need anyone to tell you what to do. Do ask questions. Guys, nobody who ever got anywhere didn't get there without asking some questions. So for somebody who's above you or who's done what you're doing, don't be afraid to say, am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this right? Can you guide me? Because if you get it right in the beginning and you start to practice that way, it's going to become easier. If you're doing it wrong the whole time and you are too, embarrassed or too proud to ask for help, you're going to keep doing it wrong. So it's okay to ask questions. There are no dumb questions. On Fridays, we're doing Q&A with Kristen, with me, in the team page, so you can post your questions below. Don't be afraid to ask anything or ask anybody right in our team page. This is a judge-free zone. Do share on social media every single day. I'm gonna go over the don'ts on what not to share, but guys, think of social media as your storefront. It is like a diary. You're sharing all the parts of you, your health and fitness journey, things that you're eating, recipes, how you're getting your family involved in your health and fitness journey. This is not salesy, right? This is real. This is, what are your struggles? Share them. Do not be too proud to be vulnerable, because that is what people relate to. Be real, be authentic, and that will make you stand out from all the other coaches out there, all right? Share every single day. If nothing else, do not hit your head on that pillow at night until you say, I have shared on social media. I highly suggest sharing on Instagram and using Instagram stories. That's where we're getting our most people from, because they're watching you and they're fully engaged with what you're doing as a coach. And they want to see all aspects of it, the health and fitness, the business side, you as a, with your family and your hobbies, the whole gamut. That's the beauty of stories, is that you really can share a little bit of you throughout the day. Do message people who like and comment on your posts, especially the ones regarding any health and fitness related or food related, thanking them so much for their support on your post and how much you appreciate it. And then I always end with a question, because I use it as a conversation starter. So when you use your checklist, 20 new conversations, that's where you're gonna check that off, right? That's a new conversation starter. Just end with a question so they answer you back. Do learn the 5-step invitation process. Now, this is in our Coach Online office. It's also in the files of our team page. It's also in the Coach Online office under training. The 5-step invitation process shows you the steps that you go through when talking to a new potential client, right? Client, challenger. You need to understand that is really, really important, because you need to know that you're gonna be listening more than you're talking. And I think the biggest don't is that we vomit on people, and we always talk about this. It's very easy to just blurt out what's so amazing about our groups and the program, and you got to do this, and you got to drink the shake, and Guys, you scare people away. If you don't take your time with a conversation with somebody, you're going to lose them, all right? They need to know how much you care. This business is built on relationships. It's built on trust, and they're not gonna buy your product. They're going to buy into you as the coach. You need to provide the value of everything that they get that comes along with the tools, that little challenge pack they get, to help them get success. They need to be able to see themselves hitting their goals by the end of your conversation, so that way they can say, I am in, sign me up. And be consistent. If you want this to be, a business that yields an extra $200 a month or a week, treat it like that. If you want this to be a $100,000 business, treat it like that. You need to treat it like a business. And everybody says it over and over and over again, but it is so true. When you treat it like a hobby, you get hobby results, right? You can only be, if you're half in, you're only gonna get half results. You're probably gonna get a little frustrated if you're trying to hit Success Club and you're not, because you're only treating this like a hobby. You gotta up your game a little bit. You gotta up the amount of people you're talking to, up the amount of people you're inviting to your challenge group. So yes, you will get some no's, but that is part of what happens, because a no usually means not right now, all right? Don't post and run. That means when you put a post up and people start commenting, engage with them, tag the people back, and have a conversation. I never share information about a challenge group or anything like that through comments. I always take it to private message. But just simple back and forth, tagging the people ups your engagement, and it also lets people know that you are watching and that you want to have that conversation. It's social media, social, right? Do not post your website. Do not post sales. Do not post challenge pack stuff. Guys, we are not here to be selling stuff. We can change people's lives. There are other MLMs out there that just sell products. They're not gonna change somebody's life. Sure, they'll make their skin look nicer, or they have really nice smelling candles or whatnot. And I'm not dissing them, but this changes lives. So there's another level that has to come along with that. And that does not include throwing out your website, because that's not going to help anybody go from I need help, these are my pain points, to sign me up. All right, you need to have that conversation with people all the time. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Your post should never say, here is my To Be Mindset water bottle, hashtag Beachbody Coach, hashtag To Be Mindset, hashtag 21 Day Fix. Guys, come on. You will search and you will put hashtags in and coaches will find you. You don't want other coaches. You want new people who are just regular people looking for a healthy solution. So when you post actual names of everything, guess what? Anybody's gonna go, oh, look what she's doing. I'm gonna go buy that online. teambeachbody.com, thank you. Then they get assigned a random coach and you just lost that person, but they can thank you for giving them that information so they can go start it on their own. Blah, not good, right? So the reason what you want is when you're posting is to create curiosity. You want people to say, what is she drinking? What is that? That sounds interesting. What's that workout that she's doing? You want people to say, just tell me what you're doing, right? So you can start that conversation. Really, really important. Ask yourself those questions when you go to post. You know, am I creating curiosity or am I just giving it all away? Because when you give it all away, you have people who are not going to join you. They're going to go get it on their own. And that's not what you want. You want them to join you. I think that, and then the main thing is don't give up. Just keep trucking. You know, you're going to be on your own fitness journey anyway. If nothing else comes from this business opportunity, I always say, like, if you get in the best shape of your life, did you really lose? Did you? I don't think so. So as long as you're staying focused on your own journey and posting consistently and talking to new people on a regular basis, you'll know, especially if you're using the trackers for our Sunday night calls, you're going to know if it's working or not. You're going to see. I want you to understand, for all new coaches, this business is on a 3 to 6 month delay. All right? It is not instant gratification. Please do not come into this with a microwave mentality thinking, I'm going to be rich by next month. Or I'm going to be a diamond coach by next week. You know, it's possible, but then you're just bringing people on who really aren't invested in what we do and run our challenge groups. The crux of our business is our 30-day online fitness groups. You get people to join you, new clients to join you who are excited, who feel loved and who feel appreciated and who feel like this is their answer. You help them get great results. You check in with them all the time. You love on them. You encourage them. You invite them to become coaches and join our team and join this movement so that way we, as a collective team Perseverance, can help more people change their lives, whether that's financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, any way, shape, or form. This business can absolutely change your life. You have to be in it. You have to be consistent. You have to show up each day. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to make mistakes and learn from them. And if you're reading your personal development, all of that stuff will be overcome. I promise you that. So just stick with it, ask questions, be all in, and focus on you, because if you're genuinely all in and you're genuinely changing because of this, people are gonna wanna know what you're doing. Have a great day. Bye.